Nah. Yeah. Well, best thing I could do here is I'll win this game. They'll still let plug in, so because you see the AFC East this day year, like all three of them making playoffs.
I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. We've got a matchup today where the focus will be on the passing game. The Chargers are top.
Who your backup running back, Nation?
And they'll be going up against the Titans, who will need to solve that secondary.
All right, Larry.
Nation.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Who your backup running back? Nah, I was just wondering because your team got like 2,000 something rushing yards.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. They run with Connor, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. From the gun, Mariota. And now he'll let this one go deep. And got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that.
Hold on real quick. Oh, I bet. Yeah, bet. You ready? Who is them niggas, bro?
That pass was illegal.
So on kicking it away to Michael Pilardi.
They seen you was in here. What's up, Roy? Roy, is that you?
3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Uncle Roy.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Why you add them as a friend?
Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I definitely did try to roll my shoulders on that one.
I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
look to throw. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
No gain
that
there
nigga
on
Mike
the play,
ain't pick up
gonna
nobody, boy.
4th down. Tried to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge, no place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
And he has
Young-ho
from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So the opening drive for him here on their home turf results in a field goal.
Now that's the way you want to get things started. Your stadium, your crowd, you got the ball, put points on the board first, and let everyone start to celebrate.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe,
possibly,
let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
Oh, they finally, like, realized that's what he's doing, or what?
They start with a give to Connor. And some room to maneuver. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
I have that on, actually.
That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
He did that.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
So got the 85 Bears in the division.
Now Gordon on first down. Room here to run. Nifty move by Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Come on, let's go.
They'll set up a throw. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
It's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And just a couple yards there down
I thought about taking it outside, but soon I was like, probably as soon as I get out there, your man's gonna get off the block. So I ain't even chase it.
And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd down following the run. First carry for Elijah McGuire. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
But it's like, it's part of the game, so like, how you...
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
Following the field goal on is the punter.
Who said that?
To kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. It's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be over.
I knew he was going to die, so that's why I ain't even bothered.
Shy of midfield all the way to the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I switched to him, ain't gonna help. I switched to him, the nigga who's behind you might not have did nothing.
Fresh set of downs here. Mariota to throw it this time. And they're unable to
pass interference. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You gotta be kidding me, dude.
So the contact came before the ball got
I knew it was gonna be pass interference. Like, what the heck? Nigga ran away from the ball.
These great receivers, they have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Again, it's Henry. Pushing through the contact. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there.
So that's how people feel when I run
and
with
we were
him.
down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads.
Yeah.
You get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll run it now out of the gun. Open space inside the 10. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And he puts it through. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. Back now to begin.
Was that like the second time I ran that play? That's outrageous.
Second down,
hey
9
man,
yards
Melvin
to
need
go.
MVP. Let him do what he do, player. He need MVP.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going right side here, and that's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential.
He ain't cooking
when you
nobody.
see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
First down, he'll drop to throw it. Going deep here for Allen. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Yeah, his deep throw accuracy ain't that good, so it don't surprise me at all.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference.
I slid to your side as well. I should have stepped up instead of sliding left.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. And the Titans getting set to go. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football.
They switched me to the wrong person, but they ended up being the right person.
Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
I decided to try it out. I heard you talking about it, so I was like, what the heck? Where Danny Shelton is?
They'll run it again with Henry. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
That's the thing though, like I feel like I want him out there, and then I want him out there even if I come out in like the dollar. But if I put Den Shelton, then Den Shelton gonna be there when I come out in the dollar, and he don't really generate pass rush.
First down carry for Henry. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. On second down, here's Henry. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Third down, Mariota. And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Jesus Christ.
20. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Bro, that nigga fainted,
and the Titans
bro.
are going to add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Here we go. Brand 38.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And some room to work. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he rifles one incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
What the heck?
Fires one that's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration.
I didn't do that. Like, I'm not, like, I don't get that, bro. I don't know how I'm doing that though. Like,
you actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what
yeah, bro. But I'm thinking like from this angle, I didn't think I needed to.
To make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself.
But like from this angle, bro, I'm like it seemed like it was like, you know, perfect from this angle.
Let's see how he responds. Toss play, Connor.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful.
He looks wide open, bro. I don't know what else to tell you.
You can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
It was too late after that. I already had my finger on the table.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, They'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Ohio, here we go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A gain of 3, second down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps. But they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left.
For someone who runs as heavy as I do, I should be able to stop what I do. Like, kill me in the air, nigga.
The punter Kaiser now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and
Year
add to
one,
your
you got 86
lead,
speed, so he's still serviceable.
That can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They begin with Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
This was boxing. You think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one because this defense has been bruised, it's been battered.
So far, I mean, I ain't really seen no difference in the fact that I got him at D-tackle.
They haven't had many plays that they
feel
can
like
clip, put in the film room and smile
did more
about,
of an impact when he was at
clip and save.
Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Jesus
and with just
Christ.
1 second remaining in the first half,
6
they'll call the
carries,
timeout.
199. Yeah.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you cross-country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report. Here's Larry Ridley.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the penalty. Oh, your yards negated?
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Well, I'm trying to get Melvin MVP. You help me, I help you.
To start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12.
He can be both
and
of
the
them,
D-line
actually.
pitching together must be expecting the run. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into
I would say he
coverage.
hit a whole blocks and possession catch, but he barely had to do that sometimes.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They're going to look to throw. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a yard. And
nah, I wasn't even looking over there, bro. Like I was fooled.
Play action, they'll throw. He's going to look for Allen now, the deep ball. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. They have not gotten him going.
I got to take my shots, bro. I can't just, you know.
Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers.
I got to take the shot. I have to take the shot.
You're always trying to get him the football.
The Chargers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11.
Come on, let's go. Ryan 38. Ryan 38.
Play clock winding down. They'll look to throw here. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit.
Even though I still should throw it to the
flat. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the
brink.
Fast.
The other nigga getting to the second level easy, bro. I don't get it, dog. Like,
and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays, even when the other guy's having success against you.
Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on third down. Now this time he'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Jones on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Come on, let's go. Ryan 38. Ryan 38.
Now back to throw. This is caught by Williams.
I had so many
he'll get it
options.
out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket.
3 yards.
Over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top.
Right. He almost got me. Almost hit the what, nigga?
He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the row.
Derrick Henry all alone. 30. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. It's a big run there by Henry. 61 yards.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Ooh.
Here's Connor. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Again, it's Connor. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing, Mariota. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Second down following the run. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Come on, let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
Back to throw. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
The Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Jarrell Casey in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
Fresh.
Dancing to his left.
I'm not trying to dive, dog.
And just like that, it's third down.
Because it was a setup, boy. Ain't nobody diving, dog.
Some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
The Chargers on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll drop the throw.
Tag! Oh, the ball.
This time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Daquan Jones with a big-time sack on third down, and it'll be a loss of 7. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers.
Wait, what?
And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got
I didn't smart route anything.
Field position.
You just did that. That's the route.
Now a toss. This is Connor. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now it's Connor. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Following the flag, 1st and 20 now. After the penalty, it's Henry. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Second down, Mariota. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, Mariota. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Come on, let's go. 190. 190.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Come on, let's go. Ohio. Ohio.
Looking to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A pretty nice gain there on the run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the agile move. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Chargers on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. Now a desperation throw, and that's caught inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Another toe for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Who?
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon.
Yep.
And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone.
In my head, I'm like, what to do, what to do, what to do.
They do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
What y'all playing, Trevor?
The outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are one